Philadelphia. Top of the 7th, 4-3 Mets, and Kyle Schwarber walks to the plate with this whole series hanging right there in the New York air.
Justin Crawford aboard. Kodai Senga on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen of all places. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Schwarber hits it 408 feet to dead center. His 30th home run of the year. The first man in all of baseball to 30, and the Phillies take the lead and take the series 5-4.
Now, before Jack loses his voice in the first minute, a little housekeeping. You may have noticed we started a touch late tonight.
We did. And here's the honest truth, Philadelphia. Our producer, the human one, the fellow who actually pushes the button that kicks this whole thing off, he was at his son's baseball game tonight. Real grass, real kid, real aluminum bat. So nobody was home to start us on time.
Which means the two of us sat here in the dark for a while, waiting on a hand that wasn't coming.
So, sorry about that, folks. Family first. We'll allow it this once. The inbox is open if you want to send your regards. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Now let's do a show.
Time, take a look! With good old Captain Jack! Captain!
Good evening, Philadelphia, and welcome in. We are out in Flushing at Citi Field, and your Phillies beat the New York Mets 5-4 to win the series. Kyle Schwarber to 30 home runs, first in baseball to get there, and he got there at the exact moment we needed it.
It was not a clean win, Jack, and we'll get to that. We led 3-0, and it should have been comfortable. Jesús Luzardo went 5, gave up 1 run, struck out 6. Then the 6th inning happened, and the whole thing turned into a street fight. But you take it. 2 of 3 on the road against a division team, you take it every time.
A street fight we won. And listen, the email's open all night. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me where Schwarber's 30th ranks in your summer so far. Kevin, you in there? Say hello.
Hey everybody, Kevin here in the booth. Good to be back. That was a sweaty one at the end. Phones are stacked up. First caller's ready whenever you want him.
After a finish like that, the lines have got to be melting. Let's get to it. Who's up?
Dave from Bucks County leads us off.
Jack, it's Dave, Bucks County, and I just want to stand up and salute Kyle Schwarber because the man is built for exactly that moment.
Stand up and salute, Dave. Walk me through it.
4-3, we're down, the series is slipping, and Kyle just calmly puts 408 feet into center field. 30th of the year. First guy in the whole sport to 30. He doesn't flinch, Jack. He never flinches.
He's been quiet by his standards, Dave, hitting .256. But the on-base and the slug are still there, and when it's a big spot, he tends to find the barrel. That one he found.
256, and he leads the planet in homers, Craig. That's a scary man having a quiet year. I'll take quiet Schwarber and his 30 bombs all day long.
Dave defending the franchise face and being completely right about it. Thank you, Dave.
Carmine in North Philly, you're next.
Cap, I love this team, I do, but somebody's got to explain Chase Shugart to me, because that man walked into a 3-0 game and set it on fire.
1 out, 3 runs, Carmine. I watched it happen.
1 out and 3 runs. He gets a guy, then it's a double. Then this kid Ewing, a pinch hitter, hits a 2-run shot to tie it. He didn't even record a second out before it was a tie game. I threw the remote, Cap. I threw it across the room.
It was ugly, no argument. He faced the heart of the order in a 1-run game and didn't have it. That's the spot where 1 bad inning erases 5 good ones from Luzardo.
And yet, Craig, we win anyway, because Schwarber bails him out an inning later. That's the only thing keeping me off the ledge. We win the series, and I get to keep my remote in one piece. Barely.
Carmine finds the one fire in a series win and screams at it. I love you, brother. Go ice that throwing arm.
And Jen in Center City, bring us home for this round.
Hey Jack, Jen, Center City. So I did some quick math during the 7th, and I think Schwarber's home run is the whole back half of our season in one swing.
Lay it out, Jen.
Think about it. Down a run, on the road, division series on the line, and your big guy hits the go-ahead bomb off their starter. That's a team that wins close games in September. That swing is October, I'm telling you. I can see the parade route from here.
It's June 28th, Jen. The route is going to have a lot of detours.
Detours are fine, Craig, as long as it ends downtown. One swing, one road series. I'm projecting greatness. That's my job.
Jen builds a parade out of one Schwarber homer, and honestly, I'm climbing on the float with her. Thank you, Jen. Good calls all around.
All right, let's actually lay out how we got here, Jack, because the front of this game and the back of this game were two different sports.
They were. Early on, this was a clinic. Top of the third, Trea Turner singles, Schwarber singles, and then those two pull off a double steal. Turner takes third. Schwarber takes second on the same pitch. That's Turner's 16th bag of the year.
And that double steal is the whole inning. Harper drives in Turner with a sac fly. Bohm doubles home Schwarber. Brandon Marsh singles in Bohm. 3-0, and we never touched the panic button until the 6th.
Luzardo was terrific. 5 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, 6 punch-outs. He hands it off with the lead, and then the bullpen tried to give the whole thing back.
One more housekeeping note while we're being honest. There were 5 challenges in this game, mostly the Mets going at the strike zone, and the system overturned 3 of them. Real Muto 1-1 for us in the third. It's the robot double-checking the home plate umpire. It didn't decide the game, so we move on.
It didn't decide anything. Schwarber decided it. Speaking of which, let's pull up the game thread because Philadelphia was not handling the 6th inning well in real time.
I've got the R Phillies game thread up, the live one, the one people type into while their blood pressure's spiking. And the 6th inning is a horror movie in here.
We won the series, Craig. Let's enjoy the panic.
First up, MP455. Right as Shugart's warming up types. Why are we putting our worst arms in a tight game?
Well, MP455. You were right. You were so right it almost hurts. He gave up 3 before he got his second out. Sometimes the meltdown predicts the future. But we still won, pal, so cheer up.
Next, from earlier in the game, Oak Anywhere 8986. Stop with the first pitch balls. They all take.
First pitch discipline complaints and a 5-run win. This is a man who would find a reason to yell in a parade. I respect it, but relax, friend.
And then the 7th inning arrives, and at 1788 just types. Thank you, Schwarber.
Thank you, Schwarber. That's the whole thread right there. We go from firing the bullpen to thanking the heavens in the span of 1 inning. That's Phillies baseball, and I wouldn't trade it.
Same fan base, 2 moods, 15 minutes apart.
2 baseballs left the yard tonight. Both of them mattered. And the roof at Citi is, well, there is no roof. It's open sky. So I called down the hall for the one man who can tell us what the night was actually doing. Kevin, is he here?
Coming through the door right now, Jack.
Dr. Luftberg. Come in. Come in. Folks, put your hands together for Dr. Jürgen Luftberg.
Welcome in, Doctor. Pull up a chair.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us be quick. I have instruments running and a window of good data closing.
2 home runs tonight, Doctor. Schwarber's to dead center, Ewing's to right center, open air in Queens. What was the night doing?
Finally, a ballpark with the sky above it. This is the good kind of question. Citi Field is at sea level, by the way. 10 feet. No elevation gift, no Denver, no thin mountain air. So the air must do its work the honest way, with heat and moisture.
And was it warm out there?
When Schwarber connects, it is 77 degrees, 25 Celsius, humidity around 2/3. Warm, damp air. And before Jack says it, no, humid air is not heavy. Everyone believes the opposite, and everyone is wrong. More moisture, lighter air, less drag, the ball carries a touch farther.
So the night was helping him.
At the margins, yes. But here is the part you must hear. Schwarber leaves the bat at 108 miles per hour, 174 kilometers an hour, at 37 degrees. That is a high ball and a hard ball. 408 feet.
In meters, Doctor, for the people at home.
124 meters, Craig. I know. We put the real number in the show notes. Fine. 408 feet for the audience.
So how much was the weather and how much was the man?
The man. Overwhelmingly the man. At 108 off the bat, that ball is gone in January. The warm air gave him a few feet he did not need. He could have hit that in a parking garage.
Now there was a breeze out there. Does the wind help him, or is that just something Jack made up?
This is the question I love. So, you must know which way the building points. At Citi Field, home plate sits to the south, and center field runs to the north-northeast. Now, the wind tonight is coming from the south-southeast, which is to say, from behind home plate.
Behind the plate. So it's blowing out.
It is blowing out towards center, yes. A real tailwind direction, not a crosswind for once. But, Jack, it is only 6 miles an hour, 9 kilometers an hour. A whisper. After you account for the angle, maybe 4 miles an hour of true push out to center.
4 miles an hour. Is that enough to matter?
On a ball hit 108 miles an hour, no. It is a footnote. The orientation is correct. The wind is genuinely out. And it still does almost nothing, because the bat overwhelmed it. I checked the direction, so I could tell you honestly that it helped, and that it did not matter.
That might be the most Jürgen sentence ever spoken.
No, what about Ewing's? The kid who tied it.
Lower and just as hard. 104 off the bat, 25 degrees, 382 feet. A line drive that beats the air to the wall. That one needs no weather at all. 2 good swings on a night that politely stayed out of the way.
So no cheap ones tonight.
No cheap ones. Earned baseballs, both of them. And I will say again, every club should employ a meteorologist and a materials man. They guess at this. I do not guess.
Dr. Jürgen Luftberg, everybody. Always a pleasure, Doctor.
Hire a real one, Jack. The metric is in the notes. Good night.
And there he goes, back down the hall to his instruments.
He confirmed the wind helped and then told us it didn't matter. I'm going to think about that all night.
All right, let's swing back to the rest of the roster, near and far. Time for the past and the future. The past tonight takes us to Kansas City, where Matt Strum is throwing for the Royals these days. Craig, how's the old lefty doing out there?
He's pitching. 29 games out of the pen, 3-1, but a 5.74 ERI and a whip up around 130. He's getting work. He's giving some back. Same guy we had, different uniform.
Same guy, different shirt. I don't have a big speech in me about Matt Strum. He threw some fine innings here. He's throwing some bumpy ones there. We wish him well, and we don't lose sleep.
That's about the right temperature for it. Nothing more to say.
Now the fun part, the future. The kids, let's go down the ladder. Start at AAA, Craig. Lehigh Valley. And there's a real name up there tonight.
There is. Andrew Painter took the ball for the Iron Pigs, and we all know why he's down there. The big league starts got rough, so they sent him to AAA to get right. Tonight was the reset. 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts.
1 earned run, 4 punch-outs. That's the Painter I want to see, Craig. When does he come back up?
Slow down. He walked 3, and it took him 80 pitches to get 12 outs. The damage was small, but the command's still a work in progress. The Pigs lost the game 5-4, though that one wasn't on him.
I don't care about the walks tonight. He kept it in the park and he missed bats. Build him back up and get him to Philadelphia. We are going to check on this kid every single time he takes the mound until he's back.
Every start until he's a Philly again. That's the standing order.
Now down to AA, reading, and this is the other name I want. Brandon Tucker.
And this is the line we're saying out loud. 13 starts, 6-4, a 240 ERI, 71 innings, 66 strikeouts. That is a starter pitching like he's figured something out. He's 26, so he's not a baby, but the run prevention is real.
A 240 ERI at AA. I want him on a fast train to Philadelphia, Craig. Keep saying his name, Brandon Tucker.
High A, Jersey Shore, Gabriel Rincones Jr., and it's a cold start. 0 for 9 in his first 3 games at the level. He just got bumped up, so we give him a minute before we judge anything.
3 games, we give him air. Single A.
Clearwater, Cade Obermueller. 6 starts, a 281 ERI, and 28 strikeouts in 16 innings. The walks are a little high, but the bat missing is loud.
And the baby of the bunch.
Rookie ball, Francisco Renteria, and he's 17 years old. Hitting .378, on base .446, slugging .622, and OPS over 1,000. At 17.
17 years old and slugging .622. Craig, circle the name, frame it, put it on the wall. Francisco Renteria. That's a future. That's a real one. The cupboard is not bare, Philadelphia.
He's 17 and in rookie ball, Jack. Let the kid have a birthday before you retire his number.
All right, let's get back to the phones because round 2 is the big picture crowd. Kevin, who's holding?
Reggie from Camden's been waiting, and he says he's got numbers. Putting him on.
Captain, Reggie and Camden, I need you to look at the standings because the math is breaking our way.
Reggie, talk to me. Give me the math.
47 and 37, 3 back of Atlanta, and we're 2.5 up in the wild card. But here's the thing, Cap. The Braves just went 3-7 in their last 10. They're cracking. I can hear it.
They're still in first, Reggie. 3 games is 3 games. But you're right that they've cooled off. And we went 7-3 in our last 10, so the gap's been shrinking.
Shrinking? That's the word, Craig. We make a couple of calls, we add 1 bat at the deadline, and we run down in August. The division is right there. I've done the spreadsheet.
Reggie's got a spreadsheet and a dream, and I'm buying both tonight.
Make the calls, Cap. The numbers don't lie. Take it easy, fellas.
Lou from Fairmount, you're up.
Jack, Lou, Fairmount. That double steal in the 3rd, Turner and Schwarber both running on the same pitch. You don't see 2-base larceny like that anymore.
You like the double steal, Lou.
I loved it. That's old baseball, son. That's 1968 baseball. You put the pressure on, you make the catcher decide, you take what they give you. Turner's got 16 bags now. Nobody runs like that anymore, except him.
It set up the whole 3-run 3rd, Lou. Harper's sack fly scores Turner from 3rd because Turner stole the base. Little play makes the big inning.
And then they go and let the bullpen give it all back. Breaks an old man's heart, Craig. You play it clean for 5 innings, and then one fella undoes it. But the kid Schwarber fixed it, so I'll sleep tonight.
Lou time travels to 1968 and comes back happy. That's a good night. Thank you, Lou.
And Dolores from Manayunk, last one before hot takes.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Craig. Lovely win, boys. And yet, I have to tell you, I saw the sign tonight.
Here we go. What's the omen, Dolores?
A bullpen, dear. 3-0, all comfortable. And one man walks out, and it's 4-3 the other way before you can boil water. A team that wins the World Series does not do that in June.
We did win the game, though, Dolores, and the series.
This time, Craig, this time Kyle saved you. But a bullpen that springs a leak in June springs a bigger one in October. Mark it down. I'm calm about it, but I've marked it down.
Dolores wins the series and still files the paperwork on our funeral. I adore you, Dolores. Get some rest. 2 good rounds of calls, Philadelphia. That's the heartbeat of this show. You know what, Craig? I've got a wild idea. Schwarber's the story of the night. Let's just call him up and ask him about it.
We are not going to get Kyle Schwarber on the phone an hour after a road game, Jack.
We're going to try. Kevin, dial it up.
Yeah, hello?
Kyle! Captain Jack here. Is this Kyle Schwarber?
Today I am, sure.
Kyle, 30 home runs, first man in baseball to get there. Walk me through that swing in the 7th.
Yeah, the swing. Good swing. Hit it. It went out. Listen, can I be honest with you fellas about something more important?
By all means.
So tonight I'm prepping to set the record for the longest continuous ride on a pogo stick. I've got the spring tuned. I've got the knee braces. I'm taping my ankles as we speak.
That's a real commitment, Kyle. So the homer, was it off the fastball or the forkball?
One of those, yeah. The thing about a pogo record, Jack, is you can't stop bouncing. Not once. You stop, the clock stops. Hours of bouncing gone. So I gotta stay loose. I'm bouncing a little right now, actually.
We're talking baseball here, Kyle. You did hit your 30th tonight.
30's nothing. I'm going for like 9 hours on the pogo stick. That's the real number. All right, I gotta go. The spring's calling. Bounce. Bye, fellas.
And he's gone. I have a sneaking suspicion that may have been the fake Kyle Schwarber.
The real one's icing his wrists. That one's icing his calves. Speaking of takes, Jack, let's get to the considered ones. The post-game thread. Time for hot takes from the masses. Here's what the Our Phillies subreddit is saying after the series win. First up, Will from PA. First series win at Citi Field since 2021. Thank God that streak is broken.
I did not know that streak was that old, and now that I do, I feel even better. We finally won a set in their building. That's a weight off, Will. Long time coming.
Next, Am1's Our People too, and this one's the whole game in one sentence. Shugart high-leverage truthers suffering. Kerkering high-leverage truthers thriving after a hitless inning.
Perfectly put. Shugart walks in and it's a grease fire. Kerkering loads the bases in the 8th and somehow gives up 0 hits and walks off clean. 2 relievers. 2 completely opposite nights. Baseball makes no sense, and I love it.
And one more from Bryce W123. Duran is just unfair, man. Is Schwarber an all-time Phillies player already?
Yes. Both. Duran came in and slammed the door for the save, and yes, Schwarber's already an all-time Philly in my book. 30 homers, the biggest swing of the night, leads the planet. Put him on the wall now. I'm not waiting.
He's been here a few years, Jack. Let's let the man finish the season.
Finish the season? Then the statue. I'm flexible on the timeline. Kevin, you've been quiet back there. You got one of your theories cooking? I can feel it.
I do, actually, and it's about your Dr. Luftberg. He shows up only on the nights the ball flies, right? Warm air, ball carries. Suddenly, there's a weatherman at the table.
He's an analyst, Kevin. He goes where the data is.
Or the league sends the warm fronts to Citi Field on getaway day to juice the highlights, and Luftberg's in on it. 2 homers, perfect humidity. A guy with instruments shows up. You connect those dots, Jack. I'm just running the board.
Kevin thinks the weather is fixed.
I think the weather is scheduled. There's a difference.
Run your board, Kevin. Leave the troposphere alone. We're drawing to a close, Philadelphia, and that means it's time for the Collars walk-off. Quick swings, 1 line each. You're up for the walk-off swing.
Shugart gets 1 out and gives up 3. I aged a decade in that inning, and I'm sending him the bill.
Step in, swing!
30 home runs. First in baseball, Kyle Schwarber. Take a bow. Quiet year, lot of swing of the night.
Next at the plate, swing!
Turner and Schwarber double steal in the 3rd. That's October base running in June. I've seen enough.
Walk-off, swing!
3 back of Atlanta, and they're going 3-7. The division is on the table. Cap, make the call.
Step in, swing!
Luzardo gives you 5 and 1 run, and nobody will remember it, but old Lou will. Tip your cap to the lefty.
Last one, swing!
A bullpen that leaks in June drowns in October. Pretty win, though. Lovely win.
And that's the walk-off, folks. Lights out. That'll do it, Philadelphia. Phillies 5, Mets 4, the series goes to us, and Kyle Schwarber is the first man in baseball to 30 home runs. 47 and 37, 3 back of a Braves club that's wobbling 2.5 up in the wild card. I'd say we're in good shape.
5 strong from Luzardo, a sloppy 6th, a Schwarber answer in the 7th, and Duran slams it shut. You take the series, and you fly home happy. Sleep well, everybody.
Write in, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Thanks to Dr. Luftberg, thanks to the callers, thanks to Kevin and his scheduled weather. For Craig Nicholson, I'm Captain Jack. Good night, Philadelphia.